Today we've got a good matchup in store. But and the Philadelphia Phillies. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head. Next, Aaron Nola gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Aaron Nola coming on, the pride and joy of Louisiana State University. Kind of a four-pitch mix. Fastball, slider, curveball, and change. None of his pitches rate really on a scale of 10. None of them are 8s or 9s, but he's solid and he throws strikes. You'll know early if he's on, he'll induce a lot of ground balls.
Now batting, Gleyber Torres. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Turned on down the line. And this is past him at third down the line. It's a fair ball. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with the runner in scoring position one batter into the game.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. All rise, Aaron Judge. A 2-run shot. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Giancarlo Stanton now. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
One ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
Debro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. Will give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the ninth.
Bases are empty here. Nobody out. And a fast 4.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Gregorius, also known as Sir Didi around the game and in the Netherlands. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Stanton on at first. Nobody out. Pulled toward right center field. Pereira is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And it's fouled away. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
A good fastball that backed him off the plate, and then some slow stuff down and away. That's one of the classic ways to mess up a hitter's timing. Up and in, down and away, textbook.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Swing, high drive, deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. As he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one. And this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Boy, this is not the way you'd like to start an inning right here. After that 2-run bomb, another base hit, and this could get ugly real early.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack right now, Dan. He saw that 2-run missile go out, and he was on point getting himself a knock.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
Now the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Cabrera over to his left. And that's the second out of the.
Batting 8, first baseman.
At the plate, Luke Voigt. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Herrera's there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Carlos Santana now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Changeup called strike 1.
Baseman, Carlos Santana.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Santana is retired, and there's 1 away.
Left fielder.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Rhys Hoskins. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ball and 2 strikes. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Odubel Herrera will be next. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first. Coming to the plate now, Odubel Herrera, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 2-0 to the Phillies center fielder. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
Here now the 2-2. A little bouncer. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed, strike 3.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
The 0-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Hoskins, the runner at first with 2 gone. Drilled down the line. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line.
Well, the pitcher's got to respect that. Third baseman getting dirty right there, trying to save him some extra base.
Here now is his dribble Cabrera. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. Standing in, Jose Bautista. He's got a great opportunity here to get his club right back into the ball game with 3 men on. The 0-1 delivery. And it's 1-1. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Full count now, 3-2. 2 out, bases loaded. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. Phillies leave them loaded. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Aroldis Chapman. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Called strike on the sinker. 2-2 now. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And he misses with it. Ball 4. And a terrible start to the he's off. Digging in to try it again, Gleyber Torres. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
1-1 to count. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Nobody out, runner on first. Struck him out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Aaron Judge. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. 1-1. Here it is. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he lays off there. 1-0.
One pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the second inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
A ball and a strike now. Ready on 1-2. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Cesar Hernandez. Lifetime line against Chapman. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's take a look at outfielder Aaron Hicks. Hey, some guys figure it out at 21, some guys figure it out at 30, some guys never figure it out. Aaron Hicks is one of those guys who's come into his own. He's dynamic on both sides of the plate from an offensive standpoint and has an absolute cannon in the outfield to go along with great range.
Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Aaron Nola. Here comes the first pitch. And a changeup right down the middle. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
And he lays off it to even the count. 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're down 4-0. City's founder William Penn seen atop City Hall here in Philadelphia as we welcome you back to our MLB Network broadcast. Now a fastball to start the 3rd. That misses. It's ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2-2 one more time. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Danny, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit softly on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Stepping into the box, Miguel Andujar. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes this the other way to right. Oh, and this kicks right off of him.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Oh, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Missed with a breaking ball. Sanchez brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A 2-seamer in, a 4-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
The 2-1 home will not catch the zone. Ball 3. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. 1 left. Digging in, Carlos Santana as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Santana.
Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. 1 down. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. 1-0 the count. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss. And a fastball just a bit high. 1 out, nobody on. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. And the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the 3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Wilson Ramos stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Gregorius is there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But the Phils draw a bit closer thanks to this solo home run. Settling in now, Luke Voigt comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
And he fouls this one off. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 54.
So now the pitcher for the Yankees, Aroldis Chapman. Pulled toward right center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, number 25.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. No balls and a strike to count. Santana trying to get there, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Got to be frustrating for the guy out on the mound, trying to get out of this inning. Had him down 0-2, and now he's worked the count back full. Still 1 pitch away from sitting in the dugout.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now. Torres leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So striding in as Asdrubal Cabrera, a base hit in his first trip. And a ball 1-0.
Asdrubal Cabrera.
Hit sharply but foul down the right side.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Popped him up. Voit on the move. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. The 1-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Sanchez has it, and he makes the throw to first. Cabrera is retired, and there's one away.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And right into the shift. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw to first is there to record the 2nd out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cesar Hernandez. First time up, he went down looking. Tough slider down low for a strike. And he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2. Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball, 1-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner. Digging in, Scott Kingery. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored. A wild pitch. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Judge going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. 1 left.
Leading off for the Yankees, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
First offering on its way. Hit hard down the line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Line towards center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Didi Gregorius. He went down on strikes last time up. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is strike 2 swinging.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ball 2.
Inside, ball 2.
5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2. Pulled toward right center field. Bautista giving chase, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Up next for the Yankees.
So coming to the plate, Aaron Hicks. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And that misses, ball 1. 4 runs for the Yankees so far. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Here now the 2-2. is looked at, and the count moves forward. Miguel Andujar would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Nick Williams will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 5.
We'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. This is in the air out to left field. Stanton on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 41.
The pitch.
Carlos.
And this is low, ball 1. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. Hot shot on the ground is short. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Stepping in, Rhys Hoskins. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it.
He might not want to throw that one again. I know his timing was a little bit off at the dish, but he kept his hands back. Just missed that one. Fouled that one off really hard.
Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Santana is off at first with 2 away. And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out the straightaway right field. And it's going to get out of here. A home run. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. He's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. Victor Arano takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 64, Victor Arano.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul for strike 1. Oh and 1. Here it comes. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Arano stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Ready now, Gary Sanchez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Hot shot to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Luke Voigt. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. First offering on its way. Fouled away. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
1-2 now. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Here now is his
Leading off for the Phillies, third baseman,
Zach Britton enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth.
Now pitching for the Yankees, number 53, Zach Britton.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike one. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Britton, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the 3rd round during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out. At the plate, Cesar Hernandez. It was a walk in his last trip. Sends that one out of play for strike one. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Phillies down. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Luis Garcia is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Aaron Altair will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 23, Aaron Altair.
In now, Zach Britton. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Here's the first pitch to him. Started that swing a bit too early. Garcia is a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the park. It's a rare day that someone takes him deep, which obviously makes him a very valuable commodity in the bullpen.
One of the things as a manager you want to do, you want to bring a reliever in and know that he can keep the ball in the ballpark, and this guy does a great job of that. He's near impossible to get the ball in the air to lift for a home run, and it's one of the reasons why he's a real effective relief pitcher.
Lays off 2-2 now.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
Full count, 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Altair makes the play, one away. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Neil Walker will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Here's a strike. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just
got him to go down swinging there. Neil Walker is the 2nd out in the 7th inning. And that misses for ball 1. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone to get himself back in this count.
The count now at 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Giancarlo Stanton would be next. And here's a slider that misses below the knees. It's ball 4. So striding forward now, Giancarlo Stanton. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. This one's down to 3rd. Throw on to 2nd for the force, and the side is retired. Neil Walker will stay in the ball game now as he comes on to play 2nd here. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Number 14.
Ball 1.
Neil Walker.
Swing and a miss, 1-1.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Now the 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. First pitch coming. Here it is. But swing just got to try and straighten that one out. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Really important time for a strikeout.
The first baseman, number 41, Carlos Santana.
He's set, and the pitch. The fastball down near the shoe tops. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Hey, you know what? Right there, he executed a pitch. He can't worry about where it's going. He just wants to put it on the ground right there, give his defense a chance to work, and it found a hole. Period. The end.
Low with the fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal 3rd. Great throw. Phillies strand 1. They still trail it here 4-3. Luis Avilan been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. So here's the cleanup hitter, Didi Gregorius. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Left side. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint. But nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
The 1-0 home. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at for ball 3. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Ready now with the payoff pitch. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Riding in, Miguel Andujar. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Andrew McCutcheon will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. Ready with the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher. Good hard sinker, but he lays off to even things at 2-2. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. Now in the box, Luke Boyd in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
Hey, it's looking like he may be able to get out of this one after giving up 2 singles early.
Ready on 0-2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Pitch not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And that ends the inning. Andrew McCutcheon is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings. But guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Popped him up. Sanchez shading to his right. He's got it one away. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. In previous meetings with Britain over the years, he's 1 for 3. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Now the 1-0 is a ball below the zone.
2 balls, no strikes.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. Little dribbler down the line. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Adam Morgan is on to take over on the mound now, and he'll take over the cleanup spot in the lineup following the double switch. Jorge Alfaro is into the ballgame as well as a part of that aforementioned double switch, as he'll take over in the number 6 spot in the lineup. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Herrera's there. 1 out.
The batter, second baseman.
Here's Neil Walker, the head-to-head with Adam Morgan. He's 1 for 4. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Walker was born in the state of Pennsylvania. He was a first-round pick back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1.
That's a ball.
Changeup, and that fades down and away. 2-2. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Herrera moving in, lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number 2.
I suppose this is why you usually have the best defensive outfielder in center field. He got a good read on it, charges in hard, and made a fabulous grab. Look for that one to make the highlight reels later on.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full, 3-2. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head into their final set of. Dylan Betances is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. He's set. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. And a breaking ball stays outside. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when this pitcher's missing like he is.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
The short hit hard on the first, and now the Phillies are down to their final out.
Now batting.
And in steps Scott Kingery. 0 for 2 for him to this point. From the stretch. And that one right down Main Street. Ground ball right side. Walker has it. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. New York put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Aroldis Chapman takes home the win. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees. 4 runs on 6 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For Philadelphia, 3 runs, 6 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 4 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game SEPTA trains on the Orange Broad Street line are available at the Patterson Avenue station, and extra C buses are available directly outside the stadium.